I've been having some difficulty programming on a Mac in Jutoh, and it was driving me insane. And I think one of the things that I found out was this issue of smart quotes. I was getting a lot of my functions weren't being declared. So if you're an old-handed programming, this is probably something that you know, but if you're an author or someone who doesn't deal with programming a lot, this may be something that you might have run into, and hopefully this little video will help you out. So here I've made a very simple book with 3 ways to play sound files. One is using a media object, the second inline, and the third through a function. So this is really basic stuff. Okay, so those all work, and it's because I've turned the function, the smart quotes off. But I wanted to show you that it works, and this is what we're gonna do later again, and you'll see the difference. But right now, I'm just gonna retype this line of code. Now, this is the inline code in the book section properties area, and it's just document.getElementById. And you put the audio 1, which is the ID that I have for the media object, and you put it in single quotes with a play function, and you'll see I've done the exact same thing, but in the onClick attribute for that button. So exact same line of code. And we'll preview that again, and you'll see that it all works. Okay, big deal, right? Okay, well here's how your Macintosh was probably delivered to you with this configuration. In the keyboard text area, this checkbox is probably checked, and it's Macintosh's own way of doing single quotes and double quotes and whatever else. But here's what happens when that checkbox is active. So here, I just turning the checkbox on doesn't itself break anything. But let's go back and type that line again. Exact same line, the exact same way. So document.getElementById. Here are the single quotes with the smart quotes on. .play. Of course, I guess I should spell element correctly. So let's go fix that. Okay, so did I make any other spelling mistakes? No. And you can't really tell. Those little single quotes look darn near exactly the same as the other ones. But here's what happens when you do it with the smart quotes turned on. Okay, that still works. Works. Doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Irritating! And if you look in the inspector or the web programming part of it, you'll find out that you're getting a function not defined or some other error. So let's go turn those off. Get my keyboard settings here. There we go. So let's go to the keyboard settings, text, turn those guys off. And I'm not changing keyboards here or anything like that. I'm not pressing different keys. I'm using the quotes, double and single quotes key right next to the return button. Spell element correctly this time. Play. If you want to know how to do these buttons, I'll go into that in more detail over on a different video. But this one is just to show the issue behind the smart quotes setting. Yay, voila! It works. Okay, hopefully that'll help you with avoiding some headaches. Took me half a day to figure this out, so hopefully you won't waste that kind of time.